T-Rex vs. Giganotosaurus. Who would win? The Tyrannosaurus Rex needs no introduction. This was one of the largest and most fearsome carnivores to ever exist. But how does it compare to another giant carnivore, the Giganotosaurus? It was first named as a new species in the genus of Carcharodontosaurus. But it was later reclassified into its own genus, Giganotosaurus. Its name means giant southern lizard. The specific epithet is named after the fossil's location at the Anacleto Formation in Argentina. It lived during the Late Cretaceous period, about 97 million years ago. Today, we'll find out who would win in a fight between these two behemoths. When it comes to size and weight, the T-Rex was slightly larger than the Giganotosaurus, but the difference is not that significant. It was able to run at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest dinosaurs that ever lived. The T-Rex could only manage about 18 miles per hour. However, the Giganotosaurus had a much stronger bite force than the T-Rex. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. It had a larger brain than the Giganotosaurus, and this would have helped it to hunt more effectively. However, the Giganotosaurus was still a very effective hunter. It had excellent eyesight and hearing, and it was able to use its huge size and strength to overpower its prey. In fact, it had the strongest bite force of any land animal that ever lived. The Giganotosaurus had the advantage in terms of size, strength, and speed. But the T-Rex was more intelligent and had better hunting skills. Ultimately, it is up to you to decide who would win, but in my opinion, the Giganotosaurus would win. Its huge size and strength would be too much for the T-Rex to handle, and it would be able to easily overpower the smaller dinosaur. This means that it could easily bite through the bones of its prey, something that the T-Rex could not do. This dinosaur was discovered in 2014 in Patagonia, Argentina. First, let's take a look at the Giganotosaurus. The Giganotosaurus was one of the largest terrestrial carnivores that ever existed. It was about 13 meters long and weighed around 6,500 kilograms. It had a huge head with a very large mouth lined with serrated teeth. The T-Rex, as it is more commonly known, is also a very famous carnivore from the Late Cretaceous period. It lived about 68 million years ago in what is now North America. It was first discovered in 1902 by a team of paleontologists led by Henry Fairfield Osborn. These teeth were about 20 centimeters long and perfect for slicing through flesh. It had a massive head with a very large mouth full of serrated teeth. These teeth were about 30 centimeters long and were perfect for tearing through flesh. It also had very strong jaws and could exert a bite force of around 45,000 kilograms. The T-Rex also had fairly small arms, which were useless for fighting but probably helped it to get up. Like the Giganotosaurus, it had a huge heart, around the same size as the Giganotosaurus, and it was also very agile and fast for such a large creature. It also had very strong jaws and could exert a bite force of around 75,000 kilograms. This was almost double that of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The Giganotosaurus also had fairly long arms, which it likely used to hold down prey while it was eating. It had a huge heart, measuring about the size of a basketball. And like other theropods, it was very agile and fast, being able to move both in and out of water with ease. Now let's take a look at the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The T-Rex was one of the largest and heaviest dinosaurs that ever lived. It was about 12 meters long and weighed around 7,000 kilograms. Now let's see how they would fare in a fight. Both of these dinosaurs were very agile and fast for their size, but the Giganotosaurus was even faster. In terms of intelligence, the T-Rex was probably the more intelligent of the two dinosaurs. So, who would win in a fight between these two dinosaurs? It's tough to say. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.